It's Tuesday, the 17th, I believe, of June of 2025. And it's a wonderful evening. Luna's going nuts like usual as soon as I get on here. So, what's new, right? So, just checking to make sure I am broadcasting good as usual. Okay. Hopefully, I'm coming through good. It's on a commercial right now. So, anyway. Hey, Corey. I think I remember that name, maybe. Oh, good. Good deal. I'm glad. You're the Corey that's been here before, I think, aren't you? Or no? It's been a long time. Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. How have you been? It's been a long time. Hey, Sunflower, how are you? Oh, that's perfectly fine, Sunflower. I totally understand that, believe me. Totally understand. Y'all have lives, and it's summertime right now, and, you know, I am doing good, Sunflower. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, too. It's summer, and people are doing things, and, vacations, all the good stuff. So, I'm happy to see you're here, though, tonight, so that's good. It's good. I'm living, just getting by. How have you been? I've been good. I've been good, Corey. Thank you. Lulu, what's the deal? You've got water over there. You're good. Well, actually, tonight I'm working on some granny square panels to do some different type of just granny square summer tops, just kind of like your vest style kind of. I've got this one started, and I've got the second part that I've started of the second panel that I'm going to work on tonight. And I have another panel that I have to do 2 more rows on that I'm doing these colors with. This one is actually going to be where it has kind of the boat neck, but at the bottom it's going to have kind of like a little bit of just a faint kind of ruffle, like at the bottom. Nothing too real ruffly, but just kind of a faint, just kind of wavy at the bottom of it. And I'm not sure about around capping the sleeve or not. I think I may just leave it plain, but I haven't got that far yet. So, but this one is just going to be a basic and kind of just have the boat neck and have a simple tie at the side. And it's going to be a more summer version of my fall and winter ones that I've done. So I'm going to be working on it tonight. And then I have some finished products, finished items that I'm going to be adding to my whatnot that I was going to share too tonight. So, because it is just easier whenever I have an easier project to work on, Hello, Gregory. Try to pick something simple and not too intricate. And Gregory, if you have to be put up for review, just please, just be kind. So that's all I'm asking. You're getting one more chance, and then looks like your crocheting has gotten intricate. Very nice. Oh, I do a lot of wearables, and I've kind of switched back to doing wearables for right now. I'm still doing the amigurumi stuff too, but I've taken a little bit of a break. So, but kind of getting back to my wearables a little bit because I do have a Christmas in July that's coming up. So I'm trying to get kind of some things more for gift giving for those kind of things, because I still do have a little inventory that I've kept up with a little bit for my amigurumi stuff, but there's still a few pieces that I need to get done to kind of get my inventory better for that show. So, but anyway, these take a little bit longer. So in comparison to my amigurumi stuff, so I'm trying to get this busted out first and then move to replenish some of my inventory that I've sold out on my amigurumi. So, but yeah, if you go back and look at some of my shorts and some of my other videos and stuff, it shows some of my other wearables and stuff like that. So I'm old enough. That's all I need to say, Allie. I'm old enough. But hello and welcome to the live. Well, thank you, Gregory, but I think you could have had a better intro to entering the chat, but thank you. So, if you could go anywhere in the world on vacation, where would it be? For me, it's Hawaii. I don't really have a favorite place right now. I don't want to go overseas or anything. I used to think I kind of wanted to, but no. So I don't really have anywhere. There's plenty of places here in America to go and look and see and adventure to. So again, Allie, we don't need to reveal our chat. We don't recommend revealing age in chat. So that's irrelevant. Yeah, those would be fun places. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh, we had a good Father's Day. It was pretty laid back and quiet, but you know, that's good. Oh, we got some yard work done and all that, and I crocheted and hung out. I usually give it a minute, Corey, and then. But I appreciate your help. You know exactly what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. Oh yeah. So. Corey, we will take care of it. Just ignore it. Troll Patrol is in the shower. Yes. Yeah, we just kind of, it'll be all right, Corey. So. I appreciate you trying to help, but we'll take care of it. I have moderators and have people that'll, take care of that for me. So. If it's necessary, Well, you don't need to be advertising that either, Allie, please. Because if you're claiming that you don't know what that means, then, and then you're also revealing that you're young. So you don't need to be doing that. We do it for safety. Oh, you have moved? Okay. Had to downsize, and that's been taking up a lot of time. Yeah, that would take some time. Yeah, and especially whenever you're trying to go through stuff and get rid of stuff and all that, you know? My fiance is a double amputee and decided to move to make it more accommodating to her. Well, that's good that you have made it so it makes it a little bit easier for her. And if that's working out, that's great. I mean, it's okay, Allie, but you just need, if you're telling the truth and stuff, I mean, you just need to be very careful. You need to be mindful, okay? And it's all in safety. And there's just some questions that don't need to be asked, you know? I mean, I know sometimes people just ask questions just because for conversation, but some questions you just have to be okay with them not answering if people aren't comfortable with answering, okay? And move on. I realize that, but you revealed something else, so that made you set yourself up, is what I'm saying. So, enough said. It's fine. You're good. So, it has been. She loves it. Everything is handicap accessible, and she has people to be around now, so I love it personally. Oh, that's awesome that you have more connection with people outside and stuff. That will help a lot. That will help a lot. And that will help with, her and just all of both of you, mentally and socially, everything. So that's awesome. I'm happy for you. You already asked that, Allie, and I answered it. We had a good Father's Day. I hope you did as well. Give it about another 5. That's good, Allie. I'm glad. Oh, gosh. That one curl is like sticking out of my head. Thank you all. It took a long time to get to where we need to be, but it's so much better. And that's good. And sometimes it does just take time, So, okay. Lulu, come here. Here, you can have some crust. No, just a minute. It's kind of crunchy, and I know what you'll do, and you'll get choked on it. There you go. Last bite. All gone. All gone. Okay. Hey. Same. Oh gosh. It was like, that's what I said. Give it another 5, you know, roughly. Then we'll, you know, so. Okay, so I have my rainbow top over here, if you want to call it rainbow, whatever. My little tank top here that I finally got done. And I don't know, you can't, I'll try to lift her up a little bit. So I got her all done and on the mannequin, so I need to get her measured and weighed to get her put up on Etsy. So I thought she turned out pretty good. I was kind of, whenever I got the second panel done, I was like, what did I do? What happened? It ends up, it's fine. So it just is able, and to me, you can distinguish between a front and a back. On the pattern, it said not to worry about that because it was, you know, reversible, interchangeable, whatever you could do, whatever. So really, anybody that does get it, you could still possibly do that. Just on one panel, it was just a slight bit wider at like right in here at this parts and stuff. It seemed like it was just a little bit wider, but you really can't tell it once I put it on the mannequin. And even whenever you go to put it on, if somebody wants a little bit more coverage at the front, they can, or if they prefer to have it in the back, they can, whatever. It's still going to be fine. So I didn't freak out too much once I got the sides sewn together and started doing the edging and stuff on the bottom. I'd already got the arms and everything done, of course. But once I started getting everything kind of put together and I got all the ends sewed in and got her on the mannequin, I was like, okay, she's going to be fine. She's going to be fine. So, so yeah, I thought it turned out pretty good. And it was a pattern that I'd never used before. It's kind of similar to ones that I've already done, but they just did it in a different way. And I just wanted to try it, you know. So, and still, it did turn out a little bit different than the actual pattern, but that's okay because I usually put my twist on everything anyway, and that's what I like. I don't want to be just like, you know, everyone else's stuff. You know, I'll put my twist on everything. So, and then I got my bags done, my little clay bags. All I have to do is just do the loops, tie the loops on. So, and I added a matching wristlet with them. And I got the mustard one done. Well, I couldn't find any more of my cotton mustard. Well, I had to just do a fade of, I had 3 different colors. So it worked out pretty, really, really good to just do like a variegated fade. So I thought that turned out good. I pivoted. And then I didn't have enough gray of this color gray because I'm using it for my nativity gnomes, the male. So I went ahead and used some variegated of the different shades of gray. So I thought that turned out really good too. So it still goes with it fine. And I did get the strap done on my cherry crossbody bag. And that was already finished, but I hadn't got my strap or anything done. So I did get the strap done. So now I just need to attach it, and I don't know for sure how I want to close this yet. I don't know for sure if I want to go ahead and sew a zipper in it or what I want to do. My fiance wants to know what material you're using for the clothes. I go between acrylic and cotton. I use both. So I use a lot of cotton, actually, but I'm getting to where I use about as much acrylic. And sometimes I interchange them and just make sure my hook size, because you can do that. I mean, you can interchange your fabric, your fibers. So, okay, Sunflower, thanks for joining us for a little while. We'll look forward to seeing you again. Have a good night, and thanks again, like I said. So, enjoy your night. And then I have two of these. This one I think is my longer one that I had done of just the top down t-shirt, but then the other one I've done, it's the same style, and it's a little bit bigger this way, widthwise a little bit, but it's more of a crop style, which I haven't got her on the mannequin yet. I'll go ahead and put her on the mannequin and see. I'll just put her over this. So yeah, she is going to be more of a crop style. I mean, and it's going to be about the crop style of what the young girls and everything like. So younger, I guess I should say, but so I got that. So I need to get them listed. Oh, well, no, I just about lost her. Oh goodness. So I need to get those things put up on they're on whatnot. So how's the business doing? Fit to the time and material, if you don't mind me asking. Oh, let me look. I like the handbags. They look really good. Thank you, Lenora. I thought adding the wristlet was a nice touch because otherwise with that pattern that I kind of went off of, it didn't have any kind of strap, nothing. So I thought it needs something. So I just added the wristlets then. How's the business doing? If you don't mind me asking. I've been doing really good at my markets. I mean, so it's been worth it to go. I've made my money back and profit each time, and that's all that does matter to me right now because I am building back up from many years of not being in the market scene, because I used to do markets years ago, and even went to markets a lot of times with my grandparents. I've shared that before. So, but it was kind of for different things though too. But I would incorporate my crochet every now and then. But really, I already had kind of a business built up with my community, with the people around me, and my clients. Whenever I was still working, would buy off of me, and I still have those people that buy off of me. So it's very much worth my time. So, loves that gray handbag. That is a great business idea. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. So, and again, I'm just looking for kind of bigger things, smaller things, in between things, for all kind of price ranges for people for gift giving for Christmas time too. So, because right now, there are some people that aren't spending as much, but, they're being mindful. So, but if they are looking for something, then they are, of course, saving to spend. And, like really any other time. But really, it's been better than what I thought it was going to be, honestly. So, because at my flea market, I actually did better at the flea market than I did at my other shows that I did. So, but there was also more vendors and there was a little more traffic. So, and you just never know though. It could have been the opposite and it could have maybe been anybody, But I'm really excited about the Christmas in July. So, and it is in a smaller rural area, but it's an event they have had for a few years now. It's an annual event. So I'm hoping that it's something that's been, going long enough to have maybe built some momentum a little bit, and I'll just have to kind of be mindful for the area and my price ranges kind of probably for the area. So Hello, Shatika. How are you? It's nice to see you. So, yeah, and then I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I have the opportunity to do another market at the same place that I have been going to, which I believe if I keep continuing to go, because I've had a lot of people ask me whenever they've come, are you going to be here again? And I've told them yes. I mean, because I plan on it because I made a profit and it's been worth it. And I think the more that you are out there and revealing yourself and putting yourself out there, the more people are going to know and remember you and pass the word on to other people. So I still want to be in, I still want to be going. But I think I'm going to skip the one in August. I think I just want to take a break for a little bit because once fall hits, I'll have back to back markets if I do like I did last year. And I did very good at all three that I did last year, but they were like 2 weeks apart, I believe, kind of like the one in kind of in, well, I guess we did have the one that was kind of more in October, and then I had a little bit of a breather. It was about 2 weeks though, I think, because then I had another one in November, and then I had one that was like towards the end of November, kind of into December a little bit there. So I want to be prepared for that too. So, and I just kind of want to enjoy some of my summer. We'll have our fair and everything in August, and you know, I don't know how much of a fair it's going to be, but I still, usually I have gray during that time, and we may even have Everly this time. I don't know. So we usually have them for a little bit, gray at least, for a little bit in the summertime. So I'm looking forward to that too. So, oh, doggone it. There we go. But really, this is a business that you need to be consistent in. You can't just, pick it up and do it for a little bit and then be like, oh, I'll get back to it. I mean, because then you're just going to lose momentum, is kind of how I look at it. So the more you put yourself out there and kind of are involved in things and letting people know, reasonably know, you don't want to bombard them and you don't want to, that people aren't going to know unless you let them know or you put stuff on Facebook or go on Whatnot or do all of it, because I do have a Facebook, I have a Whatnot, I got off my Etsy. Um, and you have to work it just like you do any other, you know, job or whatever, anything that you're wanting to try to make an income off of, you have to put your time in. So you can make it as much as you want or as little, I guess, it's all the effort that you put into it. Well, thank you for whoever threw me some hearts. I appreciate that. I am working on a granny square panel right now. I've already got one done. Which slide is it? Yeah. This one. And it's going to be more of a boat neck style with really no sleeve. It's going to be very basic. It's going to be kind of the summer version of some of my other granny square, just kind of little tops that have the ties at the side that you kind of wear like your like bandeau bralette type things, or even just like a bralette, or even just like you could wear like a sports bra or a tank or a cami or whatever under them, for summertime. And I have some that I made for fall too. And I just got done finishing this tank here too, getting ready to put it up on my whatnot. Are you a crocheter, Patty? Or a crafter of any kind, or a knitter? Thank you for sharing. I crochet and knit along with weaving. Oh, nice. Nice. And you're welcome, Patty. Are you working on anything right now? Anything you'd like to share? Crocheting a blanket, granny square, knitting 2 ripple afghans, and knitting a cardigan. Oh, wow. So, yeah, you have quite a few projects you're working on. The granny square blanket, I'm sure that's going to be really pretty. And I love the ripple, kind of the chevron type afghans. I've made several of those. Those are my favorite. One of my favorite, because I like the corner to corner too. But anything granny square, yeah, that too. So, I just have too many to say that are my favorite. Everything's my favorite, I think. So do you do a lot of wearables then? A lot of cardigans, or do you do assorted things? want a no thinking Afghan. I've knitted baby sweaters, my husband's sweaters, and my niece's vests. I've crocheted tons of baby sweaters. Oh, wow. So, yeah, you've made a lot of wearables. And to me, a no thinking Afghan is very much the corner to corner. I don't have to think about that really. I've done so many, and to me, it is so easy. And I think that's why I do enjoy them so much, is because I just really don't have to think about it, you know. And even the chevrons too, once you get going, they're pretty easy too, you know, you just go right along. It's the same repeat, you know. But they're so pretty, and they look like they're fancier than what they are, you know, as far as, you know, the work that you put in. Done tons of corner to corner, knitted and crocheted. Yep. Yep. Aren't they just nice to work at though, you know? And you can do them so many different color combinations or solid color. Do the graphs with them, you know. Yep, right. Yeah. Yeah, because I do this to quiet my brain anyway, you know, and just, it definitely helps with that. Very relaxing. I usually try to be on every night, but what I have let people know through the end of this, till the end of this month, just if you don't mind, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you'll catch me, you know, when I'm on. But usually I do try to be on every night, but sometimes there's some nights that I can't because of other things. But for the most part, I'm on every night at 9 Central Time. So now there's sometimes I'm pop up, you know, like tomorrow I may be on the road whenever I'm on tomorrow. Don't know for sure. If my son drives, then I will be probably at some point on. But if not, then again it'll be at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So, but I usually do put something up in the community page too. So try to remember to. I try to be good about it. I do. But after this month though, I will probably go back to my regularly scheduled programming. That wasn't very long.
Yeah, well, it was also, literally like 90 degrees in that room.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
PC really did not.
Oh, yeah, because that's another thing with your computer being in there.
Yeah, so I told them I'm not going to put anyone under any more stress.
Because I didn't know what the temperature or anything was like even tonight, so I'm glad I was distracted for that answer.
Well, it was hotter in there tonight than what it was.
Yes, Lenore, you just need to plug your ears. And I mean that in the kindest way. I really do. Just, you know, I'm just telling the truth. Telling the truth. So.
Oh, and that being said, if I could possibly go into go over off west. Do you want me to fill up the truck so I can go there? Because I'm going to try to look for what's called an AIO pump. I'm pretty sure it might be going out. And it's one of the little bit less expensive things on my computer. It's basically a mechanism to, basically it has hoses as a reservoir.
I subscribed. I'm home, retired. My husband has a 5-year cancer journey. What state are you in? I'm in Ohio. Well, thank you very much for subscribing, Patty, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. I am also retired this past end of September, well, August. At the end of August, I retired. So, and oh wow, he was diagnosed with cancer 5 years ago. Wow. So prayers for that. Prayers over you for covering in that. And I usually don't give my state out. I'm in the Midwest. I'll say that. So we're kind of neighbors. But, I usually don't give my state out. Anyway, I was working out this weekend with Gwen until I heard regular schedule.
You give her one yet or no?
I was working out this weekend with Gwen until I heard regular schedule. Hello, Logan and Lucas. Okay, so yes, as far as I know, you should be able to, as long as we leave here by 12:30-ish.
I'm not going to be going over there to do my live. I'll just do a phone live in the morning.
Okay, that's fine.
But, I was saying, yes, I know, I'll get it for you. But what I was saying is basically tubes connect up to the CPU, which is the processor, has a reservoir, and then it continuously pumps like non-conductive fluid to cool the processor.
Cool, yes, that's what I heard that it was. So.
Yeah, and it has fans on it too.
Right.
With the radiator. But, yeah.
Well, the regular schedule, meaning that I will be on every day at 9 o'clock. Monday through Friday at least. So.
Yeah, we'll see if I can do it.
After this month. Back to my regularly scheduled programming.
She hasn't had one?
No, she has not. She's been waiting on you. Because ever since you left, every time she hears something, she thinks whatever, she's running to the doorway thinking, oh, he's home.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, he's not.
Not yet, but now I am. Not yet.
And I gave her some crust off my toast, and...
Well, I fed her
dinner. Yeah, I know, but she's set on her Kong. That's what she wants.
Well, I mean, she wanted it earlier.
I know, she was just,
she could have it, so that's why she's being like that.
Oh, now, Lenora. So anyway.
I'll probably leave here at like 8:30 in the morning, something like that, to go in there so I can be back in time and do all that good stuff. Just to give you a time frame.
Okay, I need to count how many rounds I've done, because I do need to stop at 14, I think is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 4 more rows. Oh, wow, Patty, yeah.
I know, I'm trying to do it for you. Trust me.
You've got me, you're about 10 years ahead of me. It's been probably it's close to 50 for me. I've been crocheting since I was about 7, so started when I was 7, got better as I went, and
you might actually have more orders too. But this time it's going to be characters of the game that I play.
Oh.
And I have looked online, and they do have patterns.
Interesting.
Of the characters
okay.
that are in the game.
Okay, now the next question I have though is the elephant and the chinchilla, are they the ones that are being shipped together, or is it?
Yes, they are being
Okay,
shipped together. The
because-
stitch is going to go down south, and that is
Yes.
going to be in the U.S. It's going to go down south though, because that's for Jessica.
Okay, but
chinchilla-
why is the elephant?
The
I thought the elephant was going to the UK.
Yes, the chinchilla and the elephant are going to the UK, and then the stitch, like Lilo and Stitch,
Okay, yes,
is
I
going
know.
down south.
Yes.
That'll still be in America. But
Okay, I get that, but
chinchilla and
okay, but then
elephant
you were confusing
are
me,
in-
so
Yes, chinchilla and the elephant are in the UK. That'll be shipped over there. But yes.
well, anyway, so I should have them done here in the next day or so, but I couldn't remember when she said. I thought it was later in the month.
It'll
So-
be at the end of the month, I think.
That's what I thought. So I wasn't getting.
And if I
That's
have-
why I'm not too pressed. That's why they're
Yeah.
sitting waiting before I get the
Well-
chinchilla ears on.
Yeah.
Because I needed to find out from you if the size was right, and so
Yeah,
and it is. So
She's alright with the size.
I was 8 years old. My grandma taught me.
I
Yeah,
know,
Patty,
you
and
know
it was my great aunt that taught me how. So yeah, and good memories of that.
Last little bit that didn't fit. Come on, over here. You go. Always got to get the sniff in. Make sure I got it all in there.
She does it every time.
Yeah, I know. I just let her do it, and then she grabs right on. She goes crazy. But I know
My grandson is 9, and I taught him to crochet. Oh, that's awesome.
I know that the truck does have enough gas to get there, but obviously to come back, yeah.
Well, and gas is cheaper, way cheaper down here than what it is
Yeah, because
down there.
if I
So
go over to E, it's gonna be almost like 60, 70 cents cheaper.
pretty near
On the
$1.
gallon, yeah, dang near $1.
So
Because whenever we passed, coming back that one time, it was like you were saying 270, and I hadn't seen that.
right, it was crazy.
But that was in A though. That was the quick trip in A.
Yeah,
That was right before E. So
right.
it was so much better to walk through there now.
I'm sure.
Well, I don't have to
I step it.
high knee through the whole entire thing.
Right.
Which is nice. It took a while.
So what all is he liking to make right now, Patty?
There'll be a pimple come in here in a few days. Awesome. That's cool. Oh, and so these, I'll start using like.
Yeah, that's
these
fine.
And that, so.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't have to
Yes.
use much of that.
And you can have the rest of that in there if you're hungry right now.
That will probably be tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay. That's
So I'll
fine.
probably have like maybe I'll.
Because I figure we'll
protein
eat something
bar or
before we
whatever
go.
before
And
bed.
yeah.
Because like I can still feel her.
So he has made amigurumi animals and bracelets. Oh, cool. Fun stuff. Because that's what, the younger kids and stuff, that's what they all enjoy, and I think it's so fun whenever they do want to learn how. Because there was one little girl at one of the market, this last market that I was at for that flea market, and she was so excited because she was learning how to crochet, and she was asking me all kinds of questions, and she was so excited. And she said, well, if I ever see you again, can I sit and watch you crochet? And I said, sure. Don't know that I ever run into her again, but you never know. Do you crochet yourself? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. So I'll just call you Mara with the M-A-R-A. Sorry. But do you also crochet? I knit hats and donate to homeless. I donate baby items to unwed mothers. Oh, yes. Yep, I have done similar with some of my things. Because we do have a place that's local to where women can be housed. It used to be one of the nursing homes. It was a newer nursing home, but they ended up closing that out, and another organization purchased it and turned it into like little apartments inside for the mothers and stuff, and they can stay there while they're pregnant, once they have their babies, and then they kind of help them in transition of finding housing and jobs and all kinds of things. It's a really good program, and I have done similar. So an Afghan girl, yeah. I don't mind the blankets either. There's a lot of people that don't really enjoy them, but I still do. I haven't made one in a little while. Like bigger Afghans, I haven't. And I have still been making baby ones because I've been getting orders for baby ones. I just finished a fox Grafgan for a baby shower gift. Um, But as far as like a bigger Afghan, the last one that I made was one for us here at home that was more of a Christmas one. That it was a corner to corner, and I worked on it kind of through the fall and winter, kind of a little bit. Excuse me. And then I have my flag one here with all of my stars to put on that I need to finish. And it's just a lapgan though that I have here, which I've got it all done, and the other side, of course. But I need to get the stars. I have a few more stars to crochet, and then I need to get them all sewed on. So that will be my latest. It's been put together for a few years now, to tell you the truth. But I had it in a bag, and that was the topic of conversation one night. It was about this flag. But anyway, just kind of a short conversation. But in going through my stuff, I was like, there's that bag. So I was like, yay. Hello, Erica. How are you? Welcome to the live. I just ordered wool for a large granny bedspread. Oh, wow. So you're going to make it like a queen size? size or just a full size? What were you planning on, what size? Nice. Nice. The biggest one that I have done is just the finger crochet with the extra super duper bulky yarn. Hey, Diffraction, how are you? I made one big enough for our bed. We have a queen size bed, and it could probably fit a queen even possibly, but I have it downstairs actually now for the bed down and downstairs for the kids when they're here. But that's the biggest one that I've ever done. Okay, see if I have done too many now. 11. Okay, no, I have not. Hello, Tamim. I hope that's right. Welcome to the live. They are mini hanks. I am rolling them into balls, then caking the yarn. I should join the ends together. It'll be a scrap game. That'll be nice. I like the scrappy kind of scrap gans and stuff like that, especially whenever it's the granny square stuff. And that's why I chose to, with this that I got, that's a variegated, it kind of looks scrappy, so that's why I chose to do it in the granny square style, because I just think it looks really good in the granny. Oh, it's sock yarn. Oh, wow. That's gonna take you a hot minute if it's the thinner sock yarn. Thank you for the hearts. Did it really? That doesn't surprise me, Lenora. It was adorable. That does not surprise me at all. I figured it would, because that thing was so stinking cute. Whoa. Ah. Oh, shoot. Lily's friend's mom saw it and sent him right over to buy it. Oh. Yeah, he was super cute. Super, super cute. Hello, Anastasia. How are you? Welcome to the live. That was one I started for that rabbit order and decided it was too small for what they wanted. So I guess you could say I finished a whip. Yes, you did. And you sold it. Bonus. It didn't stick around at all. So that is awesome. Lulu, you're going nuts in there, sis. She's got her Kong and she's happy. Okay. Oh. Hello, Beaded. How are you? Welcome to the live. And you know those Christmas patterns that I was looking for the other night that I was so excited that I thought, oh, we'll go through and I'll pick what I want, make and all that kind of stuff. That was the night before last, I guess, because I wasn't on last night. Still don't know where I put those stinking patterns. I even went back to watch the video, the live that I did with those patterns originally when I was going through them, hoping that I said something about where I was going to put them, whatever. All I said was that I was going to leave them out. I can't find them anywhere. I don't know what I did. Because the box that they were in is that box that I went through the other night with some of that stuff, thinking that I still had them in there. I pulled them out and put them somewhere. It's going to drive me crazy. And I've already went through that craft wall of mine. I already got all that organized to get it ready to take downstairs. So I know it's not in there. I don't know what I did. Hello, Monfox. I love it. I do it too, but I'm not that good. Do you make shawls? I have made a few, not very many, of the shawls. What all do you like to make, Mon Fox? Do you need to go potty? Okay, just a second. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a break for a second, and I have to let Luna out to go potty, and I will be right back. So, okay. Behave, talk amongst yourselves. Stay where I can see you. We have the same yarn. The fraction, you're using the same yarn right now? I'm using a mandala yarn for a blanket now, my first time using it. That's what this is for this top that I did. It's the mandala. Oh, make bookmarks. Nice. There's some really cute ones out there. I've made a few. I had a big order for some flower ones. They are fun to make. A few months ago we used it. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, I've used this before to make, I made a hat, I think, out of this last year. I'm trying to remember what else I made. I made something else, I thought, too. Maybe I just made a hat is all I made last year out of it. Hey, Randy, how are you? Wondered where you were. I didn't know if you were going to be able to show tonight or not. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Yarn Bee by Hobby Lobby. From Hobby Lobby, if I'm remembering right. Yes, I don't mind. I like the Yarn Bee, and I like this cotton, and I like this yarn, brands. And the cotton is a little bit too linty for me sometimes, but I still don't mind it. Mine is DK weight and named Meowth. Huh. I love this yarn, and Yarn Bee are nice. They wash well too. Yes. I like the low pill. I do the low pill, no pill, whatever it is, in the Yarn Bee. I really like it. I really like it. Not feeling so good tonight, but I wanted to come by and say hi. Well, I pray that you get to feeling better, Randy. And thanks for stopping in and saying hi. But I hope you get to feeling better. You had a lot going on with your bikers and stuff, so you need to recoup. Is creams, tans, pink, and mauve. Oh, that'd be so pretty. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Oh, that would be really pretty. Those are really nice neutral colors. That would be so pretty. This hot and humid is bad on breathing. Yeah, it's not the best, is it? The humidity, that's what can kind of get you sometimes. What is my favorite thing I like to make? I gravitate towards the wearables a lot. But I do have I do have a new love of the amigurumi stuff too. So there's too much that I like to do to really just pinpoint just one thing. I just really do enjoy all of it. I really do. But I do tend to gravitate towards the wearables, you know. I take a break from it, but I always go back to it. I gave in and turned on my AC. Storms are headed our way. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to storm really bad in our area and kind of where we're going tomorrow. It's not sounding real good, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yes, Randy, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't usually have my air and everything on yet either, but with this humidity and stuff, I can handle the heat. That doesn't bother me. The humidity though, no. I tapped out. I tapped out a couple of weeks ago and was like, nope, we're closing up the house and we're turning on the AC. So, because we do have an attic fan and it does great, but and that usually gets us by most of the summer. But this year was like, no, I'm turning it on. Bad storms coming tomorrow too. Yep, we do, Randy. So, and we're going to be driving in it. So, prayers, please, for protection while we're traveling. That's for sure. Diffraction, I don't, if you're asking me, I don't give out my state. Sorry. I'm in the Midwest. That's all I say. So, I'm in the Midwest. We had to turn ours on too, Randy. It was 78 humidity in the house. Got up this morning to 60. Not cool. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Excuse me. Well, I'm on my last round of this panel. Something's funny. News just said 93 Saturday, 95 Sunday. Oh yeah, it's supposed to get hot. It is supposed to get hot. So fixated on this project, I forgot my kids. Oh my gosh, scared the daylights out of me when the phone rang. Oh my gosh. Oh. That's funny. Yeah, it's supposed to get pretty steamy. And we have a graduation party to go to this weekend, so at some point we may not make it there till Sunday, and that's actually when the party is, so but we'll get there eventually. So for this weekend, I don't have a schedule. So just turn on make sure your notification bells are on. So if I do happen to pop on or able to pop on, that you can catch me if you want to join me. So Saturday, Sunday is just going to kind of be a play it by ear, be a pop-up style if I'm able. So Oh gosh, I think I sucked a fuzzy down my throat. So yes, we'll be taking the truck everywhere because my terrain, I still haven't got my AC fixed in it yet. I'm waiting till the end of the month, after this month, so I needed brakes worse. So we'll be taking the truck for long distances. If it's going to be those kinds of temps for sure. Okay. Got these panels done, and I have just a little bit left. We're going to sew in my ends. Okay, I already took care of the one in the middle. Oh, I think I crocheted. Piece of my hair in there. What do you know? Okay, I think I got it out. Can't see it. That's why I weave it all around. I weave it up and then weave it back up. Okay. So now put the right sides together. Wait a minute. Did I put an extra one on it? I bet you I did. Let me count these again. I think I put an extra one on this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I sure did. Okay. I miscounted. We're putting another row on, people. Good thing I double checked to make sure. Won't take me long. Excuse me. Oh, come on. I think I got my yarn all stuck. There we go. And I'm trying to hang on to that at the same time too. Okay. We're gonna get most of this used up, so if not all of it. I have a little tidbit left, but okay, we have one side to go. And then I will be done with the panel. Hello to any of the new ones coming into the live. Feel free to let us know if you're working on anything, just hanging out. Okay, I'm done with that. And yes, we only have this little piece left. So we did use pretty well all of it. So I don't know if I'll have enough to use it to do the ties or not. I hadn't originally, but I thought, well, I only have a little bit left if it would work. Okay, that's a factory knot. Hello to everyone that's coming in. Okay, get that clipped off. There it is. Okay. Now I can put my wrong sides together. Yes. Get my stitch markers. Put one in each corner up here for the neck. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll look at it again real quick. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I went over about 5 squares, put another marker at the chain 1 area. Do the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold that there. measure the length. The length, about 17 and a half. So I might just go ahead and go with about 9 inches down. Six, seven, 8, 9. It'll be about 9 squares. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 granny stitches, I guess I should say, but funny that I say squares because that's what it reminds me of squares. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch. Sometimes I hand sew, not every time. This one I'm opting to not. So trying to just catch the back loops. And then I do a full single crochet at the end there where that boat neck kind of stitch is going to be, where it kind of has the boat neck kind of look to it, where it comes together there at that joint to reinforce it. And I do the same at the sleeve just to reinforce it, but still continue the slip stitch and the back stitches or back loops. Okay, come on. Okay, I can take my stitch markers out. Go ahead and weave in my ends. Ooh. Snip that one. Okay, I've got both of those sewn in. Okay, now don't think I'm gonna have enough. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I have any of this kind of greeny turquoise-ish type color in my scraps. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is more blue. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. So let's see. Okay, I have some of this speckled. It's flex, I think, some flex. Pearl fleck. It kind of reminds me of some of this. So I'm going to try it and see. How many stitches where? Yes, I think that's going to work just fine. Give them a little dot at the end. Guess who just got to rip out 15 rows? Oops. Oh. Well, I did have to do that earlier on this top that I did back here because I was watching a baseball game and lost track of my count and made it way too big, so I ended up having to rip out probably about as many because I made it too big and too long. So I feel you. Okay. going to leave a little bit of ends on them. Okay, now sew in my ends on the ties. Make sure that they're on here good and strong, secure. Pull on them and make it so it's nice and snug, knotted up on there. You don't want it coming apart. You think you're back? Well, welcome back. Pull that. Oh, goodness. I got the itching. Just weaving in my ends through my tie, through my chain. Then I'll weave back down. And clip it off. Same to the other side. Make sure that you really make it so it really knots it up there so you don't have it coming apart. I didn't find you on Facebook. Oh, you didn't? Hello, Dee Dee. Well, I'll be honest, I think I found you. But I didn't go ahead and do anything because I was waiting to see if you found me. I think I found you. Okay, now. Okay. Move her out of here and get this taken off the mannequin. Oh, I have 2 strings on her yet that I need to get woven in. I'll do that real quick here in a minute. Okay. Okay. Oh, my camera's in the way. And I think I'm losing battery too. Okay. I'm trying to get my plug in too at the same time. There. So there it is. And it has like the boat neck. And then I just have it tying here at the sides. And then I have just like one of those bandeaus on here like I did before, just that green one like I always have on it. And then it's adjustable, so it could fit probably like a medium or even like a small to a large size range. So, and then here's the other side, which you could turn it to this side too if you wanted to do either side. So, yeah. All my mess here. My behind the scenes mess. Okay. It is a little tricky to find Clark Farms, Randy. It took me twice to find it. Yeah, because there's another Clark Farms, I think, besides me. My picture is me standing in front of the pool with 2 blue beach lounge chairs. Yes, I found you. I thought it was you, and I'll tell you why I thought it was you. One, because of the pool, but then whenever you had told us about your kids and the team that they were on, then I saw where you had one of your things had mentioned them. So I thought the next time I saw you, I might say something if you didn't or whatever. So yeah, I found you. So I'll just have to go in and friend you then, I guess. So yeah, it does. I mean, and that's why I tried to do it with that center kind of poof, like flowerish type thing in the center, like that. Oh boy, yeah, I've got you guys all flipping around, doing gymnastics tonight. But yeah, that's why I wanted it to have kind of that starburst effect right there, and I did the puff stitches and the cluster stitches, however you want to say it. So I wanted to give it a little different look on the center, so I thought it turned out pretty good. So something different. Please friend me, yay. Yeah, I'll go in and, and I'll get you. I'll get you. So now with this one, it's going to be similar. But I'm not going to have the ties on it, but this is the colors that I'm using. And it's the same starburst in the center. Because again, I wanted something different than just the regular, granny in the center. And what I'm going to do is kind of have it join crocheted, like I'm going to make an extension down at the sides, like right here, for them to join. So there'll be a couple of stitches right here. I'm going to measure though to make sure how big I want it around. And then I am going to join it like I did, like a boat neck style, like with this one. But then this one's going to have like a little ruffle, like around the bottom a little bit. It's not going to, the panel isn't going to be as big because of that. And that's why I'm doing the extension down here to join them. So anyway, I'll be working on that tomorrow at some point while driving or something. No, I cannot. I only speak English. So I can go ahead and take that off. Get it ready to list. And while I have this off the mannequin, I am going to go ahead and weave in these other 2 ends that I missed of this one. Yeah, I could use that one, that's fine. Oh gosh, I got my camera all over the place. Okay, and this one over here. And I need to decide what else I want to make out of the rest of this yarn. I have enough to make something, but I don't know what yet. I don't have enough to make another top. I thought about making a hat. And I also thought about making gloves. Because you had mentioned that, Lenora, that you'd done the fingerless gloves. I don't know that I'll do the scale ones though, because of what you said, and two, I don't know that I I don't know that I want to commit to doing a bunch of I don't know that I want to commit to that, but I wondered about just doing the straight, fingerless gloves, because I have had some luck selling those in the past, so I would have enough to make a pair, I know. I might even have enough to make a scarf, like a cowl-like thing too. I don't know. So, okay, so there she is, all done. Both sides. Okay, so that's another one done. You could make a bucket hat to go with the shirt. Yes, yeah. I wasn't thinking about that, but you're right. I would probably have enough to do a bucket hat. That's a good idea. Because I have done the bucket hats, and I'm pretty sure I have enough to do a bucket hat. Thank you, Randy. Yeah, and those bucket hats don't take very long to make either. Okay, well, it's 11:30. Well, a little bit after 11:30, I guess. Trying to think of what else I could just kind of work on for a little bit, but I got my flag over here, but I don't really want to work on that on camera. That's something that is like when I go to bed project of sewing on those stars. I could go get my dish towel yarn that I'm wanting to get that used up and made out of those. I might go grab it and work on that for a little bit. Oh, she's doing good. She's been antsy to be outside and everything, of course, but it's so hot. She gets out there and then she's like, I'm ready to come in. So she's been doing fine, but like tomorrow it's gonna be, she's not gonna like it. And we can't take her with us. But even if we took her with us, it would be storming, she'd be miserable. Excuse me, she'd be miserable because she'd be scared the whole time driving. So, but yeah, she is. She's doing good. Whenever it's good, nice days and nice and warm and stuff, but not so warm, she loves to be outside. Although she was covered in cow poo again today, and I had to give her a very long bath. So, you're hungry? Well, I give you my toast. I have a piece of toast here. I haven't ate yet. Okay, I will be right back. I need to go put this other yarn up, and I'm going to grab my other yarn. Okay. Oh, yes, I see you, Lou. I see you. I see you. Okay, I don't want to start with the scrubby side first. Yes. Here she is. My camera's kind of in the way, my stand's in the way, but she had to get her a drink. I seen her. One more. Excuse me. Yeah, I went in there and disrupted her sleep. How dare I? No, I'm using this scrub. Scrub. Yeah, scrub off. That's what I was thinking, but I was like, I don't know if that's right. Scrub off yarn. To make some dishcloths. Hello to everyone coming in. Hope you're having a good night. Feel free to join in. I should already be in bed. I hate my mind. It's thinking eggs or waffles or biscuits and gravy or brownies or cereal or something. Dear Lord, stop. Yes. Lord, please, seriously, just calm Randy's mind now in the name of Jesus. Amen. Get a big glass of water, or just get a glass of water, and just drink it and drink some water. Because honestly, sometimes it's because you're dehydrated too, and it can feel the same. So just get you a big drink of water. That's the way it goes when you have no interest in something, you see it everywhere. As soon as you have an interest, it's like it never existed, or the prices have shot up because now everyone is interested. Yeah, you're right, Lenora. Excuse me. I'm trying to find a good pattern for baby overalls. Have you tried? I'm going to mention Pinterest because I find a lot of free patterns on Pinterest. You just have to pay attention, go into it, look through the pattern. I would try there. I would try Etsy because I'm all about supporting people too. Have you tried either of those, Angel? Oh no, my lightning detector went off. Let me check my phone. Be right back. Okay. Because actually, to tell you the truth, I think I have. Let me look in my Pinterest if you're still here, Angel. I went to Pinterest before, but the patterns I really like are all in Russian. Oh my. Let me look here real quick, Angel. Because I think I may be did. It's been a long time though, so I have to look and see. Oh, no, no, no. Yes. But let me look and see. Because I think this was a legit pattern. Maybe, maybe not. It may be off of it. You may have had to go to Etsy for it. I don't know. Let me look here. Excuse me. Okay, no, it does offer the pattern here. This pattern, but I don't know if it's what you're looking for or not. But there was this one that I had pinned a while back. And of course, you can modify it. But that was one that I found that it is a legit pattern on Pinterest. You don't have to pay for it. I wasn't going to necessarily put the buttons right there. But like I said, you could probably modify that however. Because I thought it was kind of cute. I mean, and then let me see about this one. Oh no, Angel. we we are up. Happy to see them. I've had that problem also. Big deal. I get aggravated with Pinterest because it always ends up being clickbait or has 10 links to get to what you want. Yeah, and that's the thing. That does happen, and I do get aggravated about it too. Okay, so this is another legit pattern too that you don't have to weed through or anything, just like that other one I showed you. This is one too that I thought was kind of cute too, that I had pinned. And it's a legit pattern too. So this one is by Crochet Mary, but it's MERY.com. Here, I'll just put it up here. And it's that blue one that looks like this. And then the other one is knittingwithchopsticks.com. And I'll put that up here. So those are two that you might try to look up. That, yeah, they're legit, and you don't have to wade through anything. Oh Lord, never mind. It was my WGN and WLS weather lightning alert for Chicago. Oh gosh. Yeah, they're supposed to be getting hit with some stuff. Sorry, it just freaked me out for a minute. You're fine. If you had been a little earlier, you would have been here for some late night ripping out. I've seen that before on YouTube, I think. Oh, I love that one. Thanks so much. Yeah, both of them are pretty cute, but the other one is a little bit more simple, like just, and it looks to be that it would be the legit one piece maybe or whatever. This one is a little, this one with the panel and stuff is a little bit different. But I thought both of them were super cute, so... And yeah, it's legit patterns. It's not, a tutorial or anything like that. Oh yeah, and then I had pinned these two, but I haven't looked to see on the patterns of them, but I thought those were super cute. Super, super cute. But I'm looking to see if it's one of those patterns where it's legit or not. Excuse me. Oh, they have like different panels looking type things. Okay, yeah, it's one that you would have to go to. Yeah, it's kind of one of those where you have to weed through. And I wondered if it wasn't. I still thought it was cute. But you could probably figure it out, honestly. If you are an avid crocheter, you probably could kind of figure it out by even using one of these basic patterns here. I tried another one yesterday with the crochet crowd, but ended up frogging it. I like that, except for the extra buttons. Yeah, I'm with you on that kind of too, Angel. Yeah, because that's what I said. I didn't know about doing some of the buttons on it if I ever did it. Hopefully you weren't getting sick. It's a thunderstorm. It shouldn't get bad until tomorrow. I've got the weather. I'm watching the storms going on. Yeah, I had Ryan Hall on earlier, so been crocheting since I was 14, about 25 years ago. Yeah, 25 years. Yep. Yeah, I've been crocheting since I started at 7. I started when I was 7. and just learn how to knit and make baby clothes. I know how to knit, but not good enough to really do anything too extensive. I'm self-taught on the knitting, but I haven't knit in so long. I don't even know what it would look like if I tried again. I'm sure, I would figure it out, but I just gravitate towards the crochet. That's what I learned, and that's where I've kind of stayed, is with it. So self-taught from YouTube, right? Yeah, because there's a lot of resources there. A lot of resources. A lot of free stuff to learn by and good stuff. Yes, Lenore, I see the storm's getting into Chicago. It's clear but hot at my place currently. And no, I'm not getting sick. It's my allergies. It's just they're off and on right now with me. Some days are better than others on it. And two, if I talk a lot, I kind of get a tickle in my throat and stuff too, and that doesn't help either, but I've always had that. My first blanket I made looked so terrible, but it was warm. Hey, at least you stuck with it, right? And you made yourself a blanket. And it was usable, right? So, and you can see how far you've come. Still got it on your couch. Hey, that's awesome. I still have the first baby blanket I ever made. I made it when I was like 10, and I said that I would keep it for my babies, and I did. I still have it packed away in the tub with their other baby blankets. It's like 20 different colors. Big granny squares. Oh, nice. I'm a fan of the granny. I am a fan of the granny square. I gravitate towards the granny square of anything, granny stitch of anything. I just finished a top tonight that was granny square, so. It's funny because no one in my whole family crochets or knits. My great aunt did. She's the one that taught me how, but no, nobody else in my family does either. My mom doesn't. She tried back in the day, but she never stuck with it. My sister has never crocheted. She's not artsy at all or artistic, anything, crafty, nothing. I made a drop in the pond blanket for my mom. She sleeps with all the time. Nice. She asked me where I made it. I had to tell her I was bored on a long trip to the beach, 10 hours, and luckily brought my hooks and yarn. Then she said, so you're a hooker now. Oh, gosh. Yeah, you know, that gets thrown around every now and then. And just say, yes, 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 I am. Oh, gosh. Said, yep, I got my 5mm with me. There you go. Crocheters and knitters are the best friends you can ever have, always understand each other. Yes, I am finding that. You're right. You know, nobody knows until they know. You know, you don't know until you know. It's like once you start doing it and you start gravitating to the, groups and stuff like that, and just, yes, and the inside jokes and all the stuff. Yeah, it's true. You find your people, you know? And that's definitely what I've found here, you know. It's like I found my little group and I've found my people, you know. Hey Emma. I think I found some good people here. We try very hard to make this a very good place to be, you know, because I always say I wanted my place to be a safe place for people to land and to feel welcome, and you know, that's what I feel like we have made here. So, oh, I'm laughing at the weird ditty track. Yeah, I'm not following anything with that, or I haven't even turned on any news, anything. I've not watched regular TV in a month. So I'll watch my YouTube stuff, or you know, some videos of that, or some lives if I catch some of my people on live every now and then, but I have not watched anything. So it's not as funny as the Amber Heard talking about her dog getting stung by a bee. Yeah, I don't know anything about that either. You gotta look up the memes. Everyone making fun of her and her cringe face. Excuse me. I laughed when I saw it, and Sprite came out my nose. Oh gosh. Hmm. Oh, I'm sure it would be easy to find some of that stuff, no doubt. Also told my mom that coming to your channel is my new safe, calm place. Yeah, we're pretty calm here. We're pretty laid back, and gonna look at those patterns now. Thank you for being such a kind and helpful person. Wish you all the best. Oh, no problem, Angel. Feel free to come back and visit anytime. Feel free to subscribe if you like and turn on the notification bell so you can catch us next time. So, we're calm folk. We even sing sometimes. Right? Oh gosh. Yeah. We have fun. We have fun. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. Well, you have a wonderful night and good luck with finding those patterns, and hopefully it'll end up being something that you want. So I've been singing the lazy song. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just want to lay in bed. Yes. Yeah. We've all had those days, haven't we? Okay, Angel. See you later. Oh, back at you, Angel. Thank you. You have a good night. Okay, what time is it now? Oh, it's 12:15 now. Okay. I think I am going to go ahead and get off of here. I made about that much of my washcloth or dishcloth, so it's about 12:15, and I don't have to get up super early in the morning, but I do need to get some stuff done before we head out because we'll want to get on the road by 12:30. So I need to get up in time to get some stuff done. And I am going to weigh my stuff and measure it real quick tonight so that I can just punch it in tomorrow. Get my pictures taken. Won't take me but a minute, and then I can always just get those put in on the road if I'm not driving. So anyway, I was trying to think if there was anything else that I needed to. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right, Randy. It is after 1 o'clock for you. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better since you've hung out with us. So, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and go. I love you guys dearly and appreciate every single one of you. And thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, crocheting and chit-chatting, and, got to meet some new people again tonight, so that was awesome. So, good night, everyone. Many blessings. Don't forget to friend me. Yes, I'll go in. I'll try to find you again. So, good night, Randy. Good night, Lenora. Good night, everyone else hanging out there in the shadows, whatever. So, okay. We will talk again soon. Bye.